Alrighty then. Bait normal worm. Turkey sandwich. They are adding new things on this loading screen. I'm just now realized that. Hey everybody, it's NivekTech. I am back.
The General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver.
Oh
Can you
man.
provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
It's got a point.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Not good.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
So which car is mine? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I could take the big car? I could have taken the big car, man.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
Yeah, Mom.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
There's a storm outside. I mean, wait. I'm going this way? Is there an exit this way? There isn't an exit this way. Where am I going? Alright. I'm afraid to press that talking button. I am very afraid. Alright, fine.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I would say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on
Wait,
very
what?
well with women. You might be
What the
surprised
heck?
to hear.
Where am I going?
Because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar.
Where am I
It was
going?
caused by,
How do I? I'm just gonna.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
it'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
Seriously, I have no idea where I'm going, guys.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path. First and foremost, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Exactly.
Oh, is this my way out?
Monarch
Yes.
In all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something? Agent Morgan?
No, nothing. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. We're gonna crash. Alright, let me just continue this way and we'll see. And we'll see. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver! Ah! Why is the hospital all the way over here? Just let me know that much. There it is. Yay! Greenvale General Hospital.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Hello, Sheriff.
Whoa! Okay. Braces?
Hi
Why?
there, Fiona.
I mean, I see no problem in it, it's
Do
just...
you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet?
Uh,
It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
let's collect data. That was a waste of my time. Okay. Okay. Found you. Yeah, let's get in here. Get in here.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
That or he went to the restroom. I mean, come on. Wait, what? King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. I don't even... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I'm not a big chess fan. I don't know anything about what's going on right now. King passes rook to the bishop. Oh, hey, Peppy Smack. Alright, oh wait, that's not... Okay, you rook takes rook to the bishop. And then the knight takes the pawn to the queen. Checkmate. Yes! I did it! Look at that face!
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George.
What?
The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
It's the perfect
Dr.
time.
Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
You country folk.
Then it's time to meet the
No, I don't know why they made
architect
him
of this
like
little
that.
game.
Nah.
Alright, let's go to the underground floor. A booyah. Okay, let's go in and see what the doc's got to show us. Doc? Yay. Doctor?
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Man, it looks so awesome.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
I'm glad you liked it.
Can we look at the dead body now?
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
There you go. Although I hate his attitude.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the
Good
neck,
lord.
and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion.
What would that be?
The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
So she died slowly and painfully.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Good lord.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance.
What?
The most
Really?
tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. Now, a case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Okay.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
What?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed
Like
by
that
John
movie.
Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.